Hey, what is up, Snow Shredders? ViscountKdub here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Trainer Gauntlet Series 26. It's time for Border Claude to advance to the next heat, the Poke Cup Great Ball Division. On with the Gauntlet. Alright, we first start off with the Encore team from Pokefan Carmen. Cutesy by appearance, deadly if underestimated. Couldn't get through that one without laughing. We do have a Mr. Mime, who can be a primary threat. Otherwise, we have a Pikachu with a Light Ball, that should not also be taken lightly. And also, we have a Shuckle, which is a hefty defender. Otherwise, we're really good at dispatching teams like this. It's just, you know, we have powerful moves at our disposal. So we have, first up, we have Pierre, who's up against a Pikachu. This Pikachu, it does have a Light Ball, but it also has Dynamic Punch, which could probably one-shot me if it uses it. And thankfully, it missed upon that usage. Now we can knock out Pikachu, thank God. What a shame to be one Pokemon down in the first battle, if that happened. If that were to happen. Okay, now we have the Shuckle that comes out, and we can use Dynamic Punch for neutral damage. I'd rather just sort of cripple it. At least it's accuracy for now, because Wrap is annoying. And we'll see if we get. Nope, we don't get it. Thought we'd go for Confusion before that Safeguard got in. But of course we don't get it, so we're going to swap out to Mako. We're going to flood the worm out of the rock. Wrap hits that time. Should do decent damage. I would be really surprised if it actually knocked it out, because Shuckle's defenses are just incredible. That Swagger's not really going to help Mako. And while we're confused and wrapped, we have time to just fix our stats a bit, so we're going to raise our defenses. And if Encore hits, we're stuck, and it doesn't, thankfully. Up until like a few battles or cups of doing this, I didn't know if Encore could actually miss. You know, it's more audio than anything. But we don't have to worry about that. It missed, and Shuckle is gone. Next up is Clefairy. This is the Metronome Clefairy. Anything could happen. We're still confused, though. So we're going to see some action. Some quick attack action. Yeah! Against Acid Armor Vaporeon. Yeah, it did nothing. Leftovers healed more. Alright. Clefairy is on a 2-turn clock here. Well, 1 turn. Oh, okay. Sing. None of my Pokemon has the Mint Berry. So we're going to swap out to Sonic. I mean, I'd send out Pierre, but he can't exactly use Shadow Ball. Oh, okay. Clefairy's going for Moonlight. Let's see how strong Thunderbolt is. Pretty good. Okay. Return at a critical hit. Stab boosted. Yeah, it still did almost nothing. And that's all from Battle 1. Let's move on already. This battle's nothing but annoying. I shouldn't have even had to use Jolteon, but you know what? I just wanted to speed it along because Mako fell asleep. On to Battle 2. Wyatt actually has a plethora of grass Pokemon. There are 2 of them, as well as a flying type. So that makes Ice a pretty viable move type to use here. We also have a Surf against Nidorina. Actually, I think Nidorina is only poison. Yeah, it is. So no, just Ice here. We have to watch out for the Heracross. It knows reversal and counter. But it doesn't know Megahorn. Negahorn, Negachin. I watch a lot of Fairly Odd Parents. Alright, so Santos comes into a favorable matchup against Pidgeotto, but he swaps out to Heracross, of course. But he's going to suffer an Ice Beam. Let's hope for a Freeze. You don't get it. But hey, 52 damage, not bad. We don't want to use Toxic. So we're just going to keep pelting with Ice Beam. Ooh, it did a little more that time. Headbutt is pretty much all Heracross can do. And I'm really surprised that Santos is actually outspeeding Heracross. Okay, so his toughest Pokemon totally taken care of. Oh, okay. Well, this just settles the match then. Up first again. Ice Beam. Ivysaur is down for the count. And the last one is against Pidgeotto, of course, who has the Sharp Beak, Mirror Move, Whirlwind, Mud Slap, which is useless. Oh no, it's Sand Attack. My bad. And it has Wing Attack. Oh wow, 6 times the damage with that critical hit. Gone. Wipeout. Another rare sight, Santos ending the battle. I did bring Flareon for the ride, you know, grass types and Heracross. But, hey, Santos did all right for himself. Let's move on to Battle 3 against Fire Breather Cliff. Now, Cliff, of course, has 3 fire types, so Mako and Blastoise are going to be quite viable. And we have to be aware of the Vileplume, who will spam Solar Beam once Sunny Day is set up. So we'll start this party off with Mako against Rapidash, whose speed will let it go first. And it's going for flinches. If you're curious why it didn't set up the sun, it knows it's going to die in 1 hit. Horsey go bye-bye. There we go. Oh, make myself laugh sometimes with this commentary. Also doesn't help to watch a bunch of news bloopers before this. Okay, so we're going to dish out an Ice Beam against this Vileplume, who's actually called Hot Plume. I can't, YouTube. I can't. Okay, he set up the sun, so he can't be frozen. It's too late. It's gonna faint. Oh my gosh, the naming conventions. Oh, they make me laugh. First one was Hot Rapid. This one is Hot Fur. Oh, I can't. Surf is halved, so we're gonna go for Ice Beam after an Acid Armor, because I actually know that all it can really use is Slam. Fire Punch and Ice Punch are gonna do nothing. So now we can just use Ice Beam. Slam has an odd 70% accuracy. And now that I've raised my defenses, it goes for Fire Punch because of the sun. And yeah, it's going nowhere fast. We're ending this battle. And that's it. That's it for Battle 3. Sorry for the laughing fit there. I think the host could have fun every once in a while as well, you know, also. You got to, right? Okay, so here we go against Biker Dylan in Battle 4. He's got a lot of poison types, so Earthquake, Blastoise is going to be of great use here. In fact, we're going to start with him. Surf can also take care of the Sandslash. And probably the Dunsparce, I mean, if that shows up. Either Ampharos or Dunsparce are able to show up. There we go. And we're up against a Sandslash. That's great. So now we can surf. Who said Border stays on the slopes, right? Why not a surfboard? I'm almost disappointed we didn't get the Raichu or the Pikachu on this one. Coughing comes out. We have Earthquake, obviously. So, Earthquake on a Blastoise, I kind of buy that. You know, it's a gigantic turtle shaking the ground. But on something like Geodude, like, I don't see it happening, you know? Or, like, Corsola. Or possibly Quagsire. Or, no. Wooper. Sorry. I don't see it. Okay, Weepinbell comes out. It knows Razor Leaf. So, I'm actually going to go for Mirror Coat. Even if it gets a critical hit, we're going to live. It doesn't, so we're going to fend off, about 110 worth of damage. And we're going to outspeed and end the battle. Shameful, it's even weaker than Raichu. And that's the first half of the Great Ball. It's not too bad for this team. Again, our team is just, like, really good. Most of the members are just overpowered. The team that I've got with me, the trio that you just saw, they're going to carry us. They're the ones, if you haven't figured it out yet. All right. Against Teacher Molly, we have to counter the baton passing strategy, but we don't have anything that can whisk anything away. So we have to knock out this first Pokemon ASAP. And the one to do it is the one and only Sonic the Jolteon. His Thunderbolts can nearly knock out most any opponent. 2 will definitely do them in. We'll see what we're up against. Apom. Okay. So we'll see how much Thunderbolt does. Crowd cheers. High damage. Yes, very high damage. Okay, so it speeds up. We're going to speed up at the same time. We're going to try to keep up with the Joneses with stats here. And there goes up our attack as well. That's a nice gift, actually. Thank you, Miracle Berry, for kicking in, warding off the confusion. And let's dispatch of the Apom. I also realized I probably have been using the word dispatch incorrectly. I think I just mean take care of, you know. Dispatch means to release. Anyway, Dragonair comes out. We try a Thunderbolt. It does meager damage, and we get paralyzed. And now it's going to go for flinches as we try to baton pass our amazing stats away. That's unfortunate. But you know what? It is kind of practical. In Stadium 2, My friend and I, we actually did use a Dragonite to get through most of the cups, and we used the paralysis flinching strat with Headbutt, and you know what? We got incredible luck, and it worked. Just like we got the incredible luck to pass it over to Flareon, who now has the speed and attack to pummel. There goes the Dragonair. Let's hope it's the Mr. Mime that's left. Or Kadabra. That's disappointing. I'm going to go for a Hidden Power. I don't know why I did that. It's fighting. Again, I still didn't know what it was. And now we're confused. Shucks. Double shucks. That does a lot of damage. His attack is high already. So let's go for a Fire Blast. And we got it, okay? No need for the attack boost, even. Once again, the attack is useless. If anything, it worked against him with confusion. But look at that, we used all 3 dogs in this fight, except for Mako. Would have also been a good choice for the agility boost. Anywho, I gotta spread the love. So in Battle 6, we're getting away from the legendary dogs, and we are going... They're not a legendary. No, the evolutions. We'll get to some legendary dogs much later. We're going to use Pierre, our Sneasel, against all these ghosts and psychics, and use his high attack to ward them off. Again, I don't have Ice Punch, so I'm going to go for a Shadow Ball, which will hopefully... Yep, it'll knock it out with that critical hit, you bet. And their Spinarak, weak as ever, even though we face in our Raidos. Oh wait, no we don't. I'm thinking of the Ultra. Never mind, we actually do face in our Ariados earlier. So yeah, no, it does make sense for him to be under-evolved later. Yeah, we were trapped, but 2 Shadow Balls later, it's done. Alright, Mischievous, again, I think this one's a little better than the Master Ball version, because it goes for Pain Split. So after I use a powerful attack like that, you know, it could even the odds. But Sneasel's too fast for Mean Look, and, you know, he breaks this battle. And before you know it, it's over. He's got an interesting color swap with the shiny status. I kind of like the glowing green gem on him. It's a little more eye-striking. Not a big fan of the lighter purple, though. Okay, so Baxter is a fan of using the slowest Pokemon in Pokemon. We have a Sunflora, we have a Lantern, we have Cargo, Octillery, even Pineco. But they all have really good attacks, though. So if they survive a Thunderbolt, we're getting hit. We don't mind we're up against a Lantern first. We'll give it a Thunderbolt. 30 damage, well, sorry, 70 damage. Okay, he's going for status. We'll see if we can get through. Work through that confusion, and you bet we will with that critical hit. We're getting a lot of those lately. And we're not even on Stadium 1 logic. Okay, now, Normally, I could just use Hidden Power Water and Macargo would be dead due to 4 times weakness, but I wanted to see how Thunderbolt would do. It does do a lot. Sure, we take a Flamethrower, but, you know, it was worth it. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter. Another critical hit. Unneeded that time. Sure helped against the Lantern. And with Octillery, even with its amazing special defense, it's still not going to help it. What a semifinal, everybody. I was on the edge of my seat. I would have had Blastoise for Lantern just in case. And then we would have just overpowered the Octillery. So, we're on to the final battle against Pokemaniac Pedro. And for this team, Water and Ice is the way to go. I mean, again, Flareon is seeing almost no use or need here. He could take out the Raticate, possibly, or the Pupitar, but his speed is definitely going to leave him lacking. I'm wary about bringing Santos into the fight, too, given the Rock type. So we're going to start with Pierre. He's up against Seadra. Kind of unexpected to see that, given my water type abundance. We start with Dynamic Punch, and it actually hits. Confusion sets in right away. We got a free move off that. So let's go in for the kill with Shadow Ball. Ooh, wow, that was really weak. I thought it would do a lot more. And yet Surf is really strong. And then to the weak spot. Great. Critical hit. Critical hits are abundant in this cup. Very helpful. Next up is Pupitar. We could go for Dynamic Punch. It could help. If it hits, and if it doesn't, we're kind of screwed. It goes for Earthquake because it knows Rock Slide. I don't know why it's going for Earthquake. Maybe just because it hits every time. There goes Pierre. Bon voyage. Okay. Now Jolteon, before you laugh, he can handle this. Hidden Power Water will somehow flood the Pupitar. Such a useful move. I don't know what happened to it in later generations. It was probably thought of as overpowered and just gotten rid of. I don't know. That's my understanding anyway. Raticate comes out. We don't care about Super Fang. 2 Thunderbolts. And we have this cup wrapped up. Zap, zap, boom. And that's the Great Ball. It's only slightly more tedious than the Poke Cup, or Pokeball division. Sorry. Getting a lot of bloopers here. Let's analyze this run. As the Great Ball comes to a close, you can already see the A Squad hogging all the glory. Relying on any of the B Squad feels like an obligation at this point, if I'm being honest with you. Jolteon and the Water Duo can handle themselves just fine. Although I would like to acknowledge the fact that Santos and Pierre had their own sweeping rounds, and River got to use his strength against the baton-passing teacher team. Victories appear in many forms, dudes and dudettes, and everyone on a team should be recognized for their contribution. But will collaborative effort between the squads last in the Ultra Ball round? Find out next time. I'm ViscountKdub. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more Gauntlet, and do you think boarders send their Pokemon down the mountain too? Comment some funny ones you think of down below. and I'll see you in the next one.